Hello beautiful people, on today's video I'm going to put some handles on these mug bodies I made yesterday. They are leather hard now, so they're ready to be trimmed and to put some handles. So before I make the handles, I always wire the mugs off from their bats, and then I start making the handle. Meanwhile the bottom of the mug body dries, so that way it gives a bit of time for them to dry a little bit more, and I can make some nice handles for them meanwhile. So these are all going to be custom ones. None of them will have special treatment like hobby doors or mushrooms, so they will have names instead. I will show you how I put names onto these mugs and how I personalize them, and I put a handle on them. So stay tuned, and yes. So I'm going to now, after wiring of the mug, it's time to now start making some handles with this. So stay tuned on how I make my nice ear-shaped, C-shaped, whatever shape you wanna call it, my handles of these new mugs. Okay, so to first I just wedged the clay, and now I'm just trying to make a big coil. So I like to do my handles from thick coils. I think it's easier. I had a extruder as well to pull my handles out from, but that is a bit ruined, so I need to order a new one. So once I got a new one, I will post that. I will show you how I use my extruder to do my handle. So I've got a little bit thicker coils now. I'm gonna make it into two and then start coiling even more. I'm taking turns so that it gets now first round shaped, otherwise it becomes too flat. I want my handles to be, of the mugs, a little bit thickly, medium thick, not too large, not too thin. I don't like thin mug handles. I think they make the mug heavier when you hold the mug, so it's very important to have a nice consistency of your handles. So with this, I'm gonna have a little roller which I'm gonna use to make my handle flat. So I'm gonna start rolling down on the same pressure, so all over it's the same pressure. It's it doesn't have different pressures on different points. So yeah, I'm gonna re-rotate and then do it one more time. And now with my help of the fingers, I'm gonna get a bit of water and start giving a bit of shape. I like that concave shape inside. I think it's nice to hold your mug when you have that nice shape. So I'm gonna make sure to even out each side. I make ear shaped or sit on a back so it can, meanwhile I trim the mugs. This will get dry so we can take off the excess like this and this bit and shape it accordingly to the one I want. So yes, I like a little bit concave and round and nice to hold. So this one will be very nice to hold when you put your thumb in there, so it's nice to hold when you hold the mug. Okay, so it's very important for me, I think personally, to have a nice holding handle so that you can hold your mug comfortably and it doesn't feel heavy on your hand. So that's the first one done, and once I'm done with the rest, I will show you how I trim my mugs. Hello beautiful people, now we are back to do our trimming. So I've just locked my mug in there and I'm going to start trim. So I've centered the mug, making sure it's on the center, and I'm going to now start trimming. So it's a little bit too soft yet, not fully ready for trimming, but I'm just going to trim anyways, making sure I am soft as well. So I'm trimming from the body. It's a bit difficult process, go. So should be, this one's done. I'm going to attach the handle later, and yeah, and then personalize it. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to now score the place where I'm going to put my handle, and then put some slip, which is basically clay but in a more liquidy form, into this mug. My already made ear-shaped handle, and I'm gonna measure how much I want to cut. Okay. So now it's going to fit in here. I'm going to make sure it's straight enough and start pushing it into the mug body. Handle on the mug body as much as I can. I'm using this sponge to even out the hand. I'm gonna use with my Lima ceramics mark on it, and just to make sure the bottom doesn't bend, is this. So I'm going to use this on the inside to hold the mug bottom in place, like so, and I'm going to now stamp it. So here is my mug. There will be a name in there. So I'm going to stamp now the name. Just trying to do as middle as possible. So trying to hold the inside wall out as well. So that's it. So this is the mug with the customization and the whole process of how I actually make a mug. And this will be now waited to get dry and ready for bisque fire before we do glaze fire. So yeah, so that's a custom mug. Hopefully you enjoyed my video, and see you on my next one when I'm going to glaze these mugs and just subscribe to my channel to keep watching more videos of how I make this mug, so, and also to see how this whole mug turned out after being glazed on my glazing video. Just stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button to have the notification when I post a new video. Okay, till then, bye bye, and thank you for watching.